Namaste. Okay, we've had lots of requests to do a core, 20-25 minutes of just core. It's a little unusual for me because I'm just like one, I always, no matter if I do it at home, I warm up. So I'm asking you guys, please, we're gonna do a little tiny bit of warm up. But I'm such a believer to warm the body up and at the end to stretch out, but we're gonna do many, okay? You're gonna need blocks or a book and a blanket in case you, child's pose, because you're gonna begin in child's pose to just do a little bit of stretching. So if you need a blanket works really well between your calves and your thighs, and feet together and knees apart if possible. And then it's going to be a very simple, quick stretch. Reach your hips away from your fingertips. Keep your fingertips pointing to the top of the mat and just reach your left fingertips a little bit further than your right. You'll feel the stretch in the left. And then bring your fingertips back to the same level as the right. The right fingertips crawl to more the top of the mat. And then bring them back. And do that one more time. Left fingertips crawl to the top. Bring them back. And then the right. Okay. Now, I'm a believer, and I feel I have a really strong core, that the fast type of abdominal work or core work, the larger muscle groups take over. I'm a big firm believer in this. When you can slow it down, and this means you've got to go in within your body and your mind and know what your body's doing, because it's slower, and I feel that it makes the little muscles, the little, like the obliques, the little muscles underneath the larger muscles to participate. So I'm really big about that. And I believe in it because I've done it for years. I've got a strong core. So that's what I am going to do more today and not as much quick. Okay, that's bringing hip flexors, the quads, the hand, different things coming into play instead of those smaller layers of muscles. And come up very slowly to cat-cow. So we're going to do a few cat-cows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press away around the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Okay, we're going to inhale, cow. Exhale, plank. Inhale, cow. So you need to use your core work. Exhale, plank to bring yourself up to plank, and your core work to bring you down to your knees. So you just don't flop your knees down. So you do it nice and slow. So both of us are tucking in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, plank. Inhale, cow. Last time, exhale, plank. Okay, you're in plank. Strong core. This takes a lot of core work. Dip your right knee down and forward, down and forward, and then back. Left and back. Right and back. Make your core do the work. Feel it, core doing the work. Press down with your hands, broaden your back, broaden your collarbone. So you're smiling open the collarbone. You're not crunching the collarbone. Right, exhale back. Inhale, lower, exhale back. Now both. Inhale, lower, exhale back. Inhale, lower, exhale back. Inhale, lower, exhale back. 3, and back. 2, and back. 1, and back. Good. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hands under your feet. Do a wrist gorilla stretch. Let your head hang, bend your knees, and you can slowly straighten. Wonderful full body stretch here. Let your head hang and just dangle, yes and no. Okay, bring your hands out from underneath the feet. Core strong. Slowly roll one vertebrae at a time to standing Tadasana. Come on to your backs. Take a block, put the block between your thighs. I used to like it the long way, so it all depends on how I'm feeling. So it's up to you. Or the other way is to just make sure it's closer, it's not near your knees. Okay, we're gonna come into a bridge for just a breath or two. Press your arms down, press your feet down, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, robot arms. Press your triceps down to the mat, to the earth. Hips up. Chin comes up a little so your throat can breathe, so you're not crunching your neck. One more breath in. Slowly come down. Good. Okay. Flex your feet, active toes, shins, so we're coming to reclined table or chair. Shins are parallel to the floor. Thighs are vertical. Squeeze the block. Squeeze the block. Put your hand on your lower belly. Feel your navel fall towards the spine and up towards the ribs. Ribs soften. Shoulders tend to want to come up. Bring the shoulders down, away from the knees. Away from the ears, I'm sorry, away from the knee. That ears, what are these called? Ears. Good. Now keep that. Squeeze the block. Feel the inner thigh. Feel the outer thigh. Now this alone should start you shaking. If it's not, you aren't doing the work. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is keep that going. Bring your palms on your thighs. Press your palms against your thighs and your thighs against your palms. So isometrically, it's more of an isometric, so you don't see any movement, but it's resisting one another. Watch your shoulders from wanting to come up. Relax them down. This is a lot of work, you guys. I am already shaking. So if you're doing this correctly, your entire core is working. Entire little muscles, not so much the great big muscles, but deep little muscles. So breathe here. Keep it going. One more breath. Now keep that same feeling, but bring your hands clasped behind your head. Elbows do not come squeezing your temples. Bring them out like they're aiming to the corners of your room. Lengthen the neck so you're not crunching the neck. Same feeling that you're feeling here, that isometric feel of pressing. So inhale, lower your head. Exhale, lift and squeeze the block. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. I'm already burning. Exhale, lift. Option halfway down on the inhale. Exhale, lift a little higher. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, lift a little higher. If this is very easy for you and you want it tougher, squeeze the block more. Feel that resistance. Act as if you still have your hands on your thighs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Core strong. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, this last lift. Option, bring your arms forward, squeeze, and little pulses, 10 of them. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Keep the block between your thighs, coming into bridge. Arms pressed down, inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the hips. Clasp your hands if it's an option, and breathe. Breathe. My body's already going, okay, yes, I know. One more breath. Unclasp your arms if you have them clasped. and slowly lower. Nice. Take a breath there. Okay, once again, feel your navel relaxing, going towards your spine and up towards your ribs. Ribs soften towards the mat. Good. Bring your legs back up, keeping that same feeling in your core. Press your hands again, palms on your thighs, just to reconnect. Toes are active. Reconnecting with that isometric move. Knees stay over the hips. Now, hands behind your head. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale. Now, the center, you can come down. Inhale, center. Squeeze the block. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Another option is inhale, center. Left arm reaches and presses against the right knee. Inhale, center. Everything is slow, controlled, and you're making every part of your core work. Exhale, reach to the right. Press the right hand into the right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand presses the knee, resisting. Inhale, center. Reach up. Inhale, center. Reach over. Okay, we're going to do 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, arms alongside the body. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips to bridge. Open up the front side of the body. Relax the neck. Relax the jaw. Another breath. And slowly come down. Okay, basically the same, but we're going to add to the oblique work, side to side. So same thing, step back up, core strong, core very strong. Act as if you're having that resistance with your legs and your palms, toes active, hands behind your head. Squeeze the block. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand on right thigh, doing the resistance, and the left leg comes up. So let's stay there for we get that feeling of what we're doing. Pressing the isometric, left hand on the right thigh. You might bring your block a little bit so that it's not sticking out as much in front, and press and lift. Back to center. Right hand on left thigh, press that resistance. Right leg up, reach over, obliques. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to do it by breath. Inhale, center, long, even breaths. Exhale, reach, press. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach, press. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. I'm feeling it like crazy in my obliques, in my whole abdominals. And exhale, reach in my outer inner thighs. Exhale, reach to the right, press. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach, press. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach, press. Inhale, center, and reach. Good. Stay there. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to bridge. Press down. Inhale. Exhale and up. Open up the front side of the body. Connect with your breath. Remember, we're not using momentum. We're making our muscles work. Slowly come back down. Okay. Same thing, except the same time we straighten the opposite leg and press into the palm, our hips are going to lift. Not momentum. We are going to lift them with our abs, okay? Hands behind your head. Legs getting their usual form. Make sure the block is not sticking out too much in the front. Okay, get your core all ready. Exhale, come up. Straighten the left, right hand reaches, presses left hand on the right thigh, and lift the hips. 5, another time 4, another time 3, Another time, squeeze about 2 and 1. Come back to center, both knees bend, lift, right leg straightens, right hand on left thigh, hips, you're pressing, lift, hips lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna do singles. Inhale, exhale, and lift the hip. Inhale, exhale, lift the hip. Inhale, exhale, lift, not momentum. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Last time to the left, lift. And pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Good. Remove your block. Come into happy baby. Side to side. Oh, it feels wonderful. And you might stretch your legs or not. Okay, we're gonna do basic bicycle, because I love bicycle. Oh, it brings me back to years ago in high school, years and years ago. Gymnastics, we used to do it. Hands behind your head. Now, I'm not a believer in the legs going, it feels like my hip flexors work more than bringing the knees in one at a time. Nice and slow, lift, lift. Make it work like you have that resistance, like you have the arms, your palms are pressing and they're resisting. That has a lot to do with working all the little muscles. Breathe. Now, an option is to hug the knee in. You can keep your hands behind to, if you need that extra support on your neck. I like to bring my knee in, but I don't go for this, okay? I like to feel myself with the muscles working. 4, 3, 2, I do the exhale on the in, and 1. Okay, good. Now both. It's in. So the in is exhale. Inhale out. Inhale, exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Pulses. 10, 9, 8. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees in. Rock side to side. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth. Again, inhale. Okay, we're gonna rock up. Come into Sphinx. This to me is a great way to stretch your front side of your body. So, come to Sphinx. Elbows come a little bit in front of your shoulders. That way you can press down your forearms and elbows and slide your body forward. Lengthen your spine. I love that feeling. Okay, inhale. Exhale, left shoulder comes to the center. Look over your right and lift your right hip a little. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder center. Look over your left. Left hip lifts a little. One more step. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder comes center. Lift the right hip a little. Look over your right shoulder. And one more time to the left. Over. And back center. Okay, Sphinx is wonderful. We're going to come into low plank. So I'm going to turn my mat a little bit this way. Okay, low plank. So ribs forward, heart forward, ribs, hip points up, thighs up, straighten the legs. I like to make a fist on this particular ab work. Core is really strong. Your back is broadened. Collarbone is not crunched, it's smiling. Press down with your forearms and your fist or your wrists. Now here's an option. Move your heels over to the right and stay. And then take a breath and bring them back center. Then move them to the left. And you can do even little dips here if you're very careful. Okay, the next option is come up on the teepee, the right fingertips, right forearm, you go parallel to the top of the mat. Come to side, and then you can do a little dips. Dip down and up, or hand behind your head. Inhale up, exhale, elbow to wrist. Inhale up, exhale, elbow to wrist. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Do not jump in your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back to low plank. Knees down, thighs, hips, and come forward. Clasp your hands behind your back. We're not lifting our chest. Well, we can. I like to lift my chest on this, but your feet stay planted, and you can keep your chest down and lift your arms. I like to lift my chest. Make sure you're pressing the tops of your feet down. Elbows and shoulders away from your ears. Scapulas are coming together, shoulders are pulling together on the back. Another breath, and slow come down. Take a breath in, open your mouth, and then let's step back up. Make a fist or not. Heart forward, ribs up, navel up, thighs up, come to low plank. Option to bring your heels over to the left and do little dips. And you can even bring your finger teepee here. Just don't dump in this shoulder. The shoulder head stays in the back, in its socket, okay? Otherwise, stack your feet. Option, hand behind your head. Inhale, exhale. Whoops, move your I'm sorry, you guys, left arm parallel to the mat. And I was like, where's my wrist? Come down and up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. And up. 1 more, no, 2 more. Exhale and up. Slowly come back down. Knees down, thighs, hips, and sphinx. Oh, nicely done. Good job, Naomi. Good job. Okay, 1 more little round of stretching. Left shoulder comes center. Look over your right. Lift your right hip a little. Oh, come back to center. And then right shoulder in. Look over your left. Come back center. Whew, that felt great. Come back to downward facing dog, nice and slow. Start with child's pose. Just got to neutralize the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Up and back. Good. Oh, that felt wonderful. Bring your knees down. Widen your knees, feet together. Once again, you can put a block under your forehead for child's pose. Put a blanket under your thighs. Or reach your fingertips as far forward as you can. It's almost like you're pressing the top of your mat away from you and your hips back. One more cow and cat. Slowly come up to cow. Exhale, cat. And then make your way in onto your back. The one thing, if you wanted to add, we just ran out of time. We'll do it next time. Go ahead and come onto your back. I'm just going to show you in case you want to add this next time you watch the video. It's just we ran out of time. Is low plank, and it's the same thing we did with high plank. Right knee down, left, right, left, and then both and straight, both and straight. Okay, so there's an extra, if you have extra time, you can do that. So on your back, lift the hips just a little, move them to the left, arms come to T, knees come into your chest, and slowly come down to the right. This should feel really, really good. If it feels good to your neck, look over to your left. Please always remember, take the time to cool down and breathe. Feel what's going on inside. Press your arms down. Feet can come back to the mat and move your hips back to center. And then lift the hips, bring them over to the right. Knees come in and gently bring them to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Sometimes it's nice to take the arm that we're in the knees, same side as your knees, and lengthen it. Another breath. And then bring your feet back in. Take a whole body stretch. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Open your mouth and let it out. Relax. And then, like I said, take as much time as you want to do some more stretches. We appreciate you spending this time together, even though we can't physically, we're with each other virtually. Yes. Thank you, Naomi, my dear friend. Namaste.